A sold-out crowd is enjoying the first day of racing at the Del Mar racetrack. ABC 10 News anchor Kimberly Hunt is joining us with a look at all of the excitement. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Lindsay. Yes, it is a great crowd today. Lots of sunshine. Where the turf meets the surf is certainly a beautiful day today. And everyone here has come here because they are here to see the fastest horses on the planet. I have been told by experts in this field today that about 70% of thoroughbred horses go on to become race horses. But no matter how successful they are at racing, at some point that racing career comes to an end. And these majestic and powerful animals deserve to have a beautiful second part of their life. And so I visited a sanctuary just north of San Diego that's dedicated to making sure that each of these horses do continue to have a beautiful second chapter.
Gippy. Good boy.
Hallowed Gift, or Giffy, is an energetic, strong, athletic 5-year-old thoroughbred who always wants to please.
Every day he comes out just ready to go. He'll even grab his halter and shake it if I walk past the barn without taking him.
His trainer, Kirsty Wiley, is with him every day here at Sandia Creek Ranch. The two spend hours together trail riding and practicing in this ring or the open fields on the property.
Off.
Hallowed Gift is one of 18 former racehorses currently on this 30-acre equine sanctuary in the oak-covered hills of Fallbrook.
A lot of time they don't think they're good for anything other than racing, and that is about as false as it can be. They absolutely love to work, they love to learn new things, and they're actually really easy to teach.
Wiley calls these thoroughbreds amazing. After getting time just to rest and relax or possibly rehabilitate, she says they enjoy working on new skills for competitions or becoming personal riding horses or sometimes just a pet.
The best thing to do, and it's what we do, is we figure out what the horse is naturally built for and what it enjoys the most, and then let them go that route. But they can do dressage, jumping, western, trail riding, pony club.
Just about anything, she says.
They want something to do. They like to work. As a breed, they love it. So they like to be interacting with people. They like to be busy and have purpose.
Each of the retired racehorses brought to Sandia Creek Ranch came through Karma, a nonprofit dedicated to racehorse retirement and aftercare. Executive Director Lucinda Lovett says the public has a misconception about thoroughbreds because all we see of them is on the racetrack.
They see a lot of really high energy in elite athletes because that's what our racehorses are. When they're at the track, they're an elite athlete.
This is Union Soldier, a winning racehorse, and he loved Del Mar. And who would think that a spirited thoroughbred that you see at the racetrack would be a horse I would be riding today? In a word, it's possible because of retraining. Retraining by people such as Wiley, whose days start at 5 a.m. and go through night checks at 2 a.m. the next morning.
This is T. Rappa. He raced, his favorite race was Del Mar. He loved racing at Del Mar. He actually won opening race for, I think, 2 years in a row.
T. Rappa had a long and successful career, and while he was still healthy and strong, his owner brought him to Karma, which placed him here at Sandia Creek Ranch.
He loves jumping out in the field. Natural logs, cross country is his favorite.
All of the other former racehorses here, Alpha Reed, Hardgale, Lucky Play, also made a mark in racing before finding new skills, a new home here, or a home with an adoptive family. Lovett estimates each year 30% of racehorses retire from the sport, and aftercare shouldn't be an afterthought.
As owners own horses, as they race horses, they also need to know they're going to retire horses.
Hallowed Gift has found a new passion after just 4 months training with Wiley. They went to Kentucky for the competition called Thoroughbred Makeover,
which is dressage, cross country, and show jumping. And then he also did freestyle. And in our freestyle, we did Liberty work and we rode bridleless. And he is just an absolute star. He just loves to learn new things.
And when he's not learning new things, he's very content to walk beside Wiley and enjoy the sunshine and the next chapter of his beautiful life. What an experience. These horses are absolutely beautiful, and Wiley that just trains them hours a day, and the relationship they build is incredible. I have put this story on our website, 10news.com. You can donate to the Sandia Creek Auxiliary Foundation. That's a nonprofit, and you can donate to Karma. The other thing is, right here at Del Mar this season, if you happen to bet on a horse and you happen to win, you're going to get a message that says, would you like a portion of your winnings to go to Karma? Well, you just saw the work that Karma does as it works there with the Sandia Creek Foundation Auxiliary to give those horses such a great life. And safety of those horses so that they can be as healthy as possible, get some rest and relaxation, and then have so much more life to give is really important here at Del Mar. And earlier today, I spoke with CEO Joe Harper about safety here at Del Mar.
We spent $5 million to build a whole new dirt track. We went down, kind of like shaking a carpet out, putting it back down smoother, bank the turns a little bit more so the lateral pressure is easy on our horse. And then we started looking at these horses and where they'd been.